I have to begin, of course, by saying that our thoughts and those of Americans and people all around the world are with Nelson Mandela and his family and all of South Africans. The struggle here against apartheid, for freedom, Madiba's moral courage, this country's historic transition to a free and democratic nation has been a personal inspiration to me. It has been an inspiration to the world, and it continues to be in so many regions that are divided by conflict, sectarian disputes, religious or ethnic wars. To see what happened in South Africa, the power of principle and people standing up for what's right, I think continues to shine as a beacon. Nelson Mandela showed what is possible, and the people of South Africa have shown what's possible when a priority is placed on constitutions and rule of law and respect for human dignity, and that all people are treated equally, and that we rise above our parochial concerns. And what Nelson Mandela also stood for is the recognition that the well-being of a country is more important than the interests of any one person. You know, one of the reasons that George Washington is our most admired president is because after 2 terms, he said, enough, I'm going back to being a citizen. And if you look at U.S. history, there was no rule at the time in the Constitution, there were no term limits, and he was so popular, he could have easily been President of the United States for life, but he said, I'm a citizen. I serve my time, I engage my service, and then it's time for the next person, because that's what a democracy is about. And Nelson Mandela, similarly, I think was able to recognize that despite how revered he was, that part of this transition process was to make sure that it was bigger than just one person, even one of the greatest people in history. What an incredible lesson that is.